guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So today's review is the Drunk Elephant Bora Barrier Repair Cream. I've spoken about this a little bit in some of my recent videos. I bought it recently and I've really been enjoying it. If you've been following the channel for a few years, I have been a Drunk Elephant fan for a few years now, before it even came to the UK. I originally picked it up in Sephora on a holiday in the US and I was like, wow. Anyway, they recently released this, and in today's video we are going to have a look at it up close, play around with the texture. I'm going to apply it to my face so you can kind of see how it applies and everything, and I'm going to let you know my thoughts. I've been using it since it launched here in the UK, which is a couple of months. I've used it in a few different situations and I have some thoughts, so I wanted to share them with you. So first of all, a little bit about the Bora Barrier Cream. At this moment in time they only sell it in a full size, which is 50ml or 1.69 fluid ounce. This is what the box looks like. Pretty true to the usual Drunk Elephant kind of packaging style. You're probably thinking, Crystal, who cares about the box? Let's move on. But this is what the packaging of the tub looks like as well. And it is in one of those pump styles where it's basically all the product is nicely and hygienically stored in this part here, and then you just press this up to get your product here at the top. It is described as a buttery, ultra-rich lipid cream that helps to restore and support even the driest and most fragile of skin. The reparative formula drenches the skin with a barrier-replenishing blend of glucosyl-ceramides, beta-cysterols and minerals to encourage the natural synthesis of healthy collagen, vital lipids and hyaluronic acid in the skin. It delivers powerful, deep moisture, firming the skin and soothing visible redness while restoring a healthy skin barrier. So it is kind of a thick cream, but it actually sinks into the skin really, really well. When it first came out, I wanted to try it, but I was a little bit concerned because my skin is oily combo, and I was thinking, this seems to be more for like a drier kind of sensitive skin, and my skin isn't really dry. Like I said, it's more combo with a bit of a lean towards the oily, particularly in the T-zone. So I was a bit worried this was going to kind of break me out. It did not. And I do have sort of sensitive patches of skin. I'm kind of prone to eczema and things. You can probably see that on my neck as well. So I do have to be careful what I use, which is why I like Drunk Elephant, because then it doesn't have some of the kind of things that might irritate your skin, like alcohol and stuff. So I've got a little bit of the product here on my hands, and I'm just going to get it ready and then apply it to my skin. So I guess it does leave a little bit of a shine on the skin, in the sense that it is quite a rich cream, but like I said, it sinks in well. And the way I manage this when I'm wearing it during the day is just to go in with a little bit of blotting paper on my forehead just to take the shine down, and then a little bit of powder. And if you've been watching my recent videos, I've been wearing it quite a lot, and I'm guessing you've not noticed that my face is any shinier than usual. And I kind of remedied that, like I said, with blotting paper and blotting powder. So you've probably not really noticed it, or maybe you have, I don't know. But if that is a big concern for you, you could definitely just kind of use it at night. But yes, it is very lovely on the skin. It sinks in really easy. I actually used it on a long haul flight recently and my skin was not dry at all. And usually it does kind of dry up in those circumstances, you know, recirculated air and all that kind of stuff usually makes my skin really dry. And this did not. It's also a beautiful night cream. So you can just apply this as a last step in your routine as a moisturiser, as I have done in this video, or it is also excellent to mix with other serums and things. I have mixed it with things like vitamin C with retinol, not at the same time, vitamin C in the day, retinol at night, and it just works beautifully. And it also acts as a little bit of a buffer, so you know, it's not too much retinol for your skin or too much vitamin C if you're new to it. You can kind of adjust the volume of product that you're using, so maybe to start out use a little bit more of this, a little bit less of the serum, and then kind of build it up that way, or basically play around and see whatever works for you. It also works really well with Sukari Baby Facial, either after your baby facial treatment. You can mix it with your virgin marula oil, or you can just go in as like a last step, or you can buffer baby facial if your skin isn't used to it yet. Just basically mix it with some of this and it won't be quite as potent, but you'll still get a really nice exfoliation and obviously additional hydration from this product as well. So all of that is to say, I very much like this moisturiser. But before I close out the video, I wanted to just show you the difference between this and their other two moisturisers, Lala Retro and Protini Polypeptide Cream. So if we were to rate these moisturisers from kind of thickest to thinnest texture, the thickest is definitely Bora Barrier Cream here at the top, closely followed by La La Retro, which I also love, and Protini Polypeptide Cream, which is the kind of lightest formulation, and we'll look at what they actually look like formulation wise in just a second. But I've got to say I do love all three, and I guess on paper you would potentially say that for kind of oily combo skin, Protini is the go-to moisturizer, but I enjoy the kind of extra support that I get from both La La Retro and Bora Barrier Cream. But in all honesty, I have to say this has definitely risen right to the top of my list of moisturizer choices. It is the one I'm going back to more than any other. So starting it off with Protini Polypeptide Cream. You can see that is super light there on the skin. Next up, La La Retro Whipped Cream. Little bit thicker, a little bit of a different kind of texture there. Takes a little bit more kind of working into the skin, and you can almost still see it on the top. I guess I put a bit too much on. And finally, Bora Barrier Cream. So you can see again, it's just got that teensy bit more kind of thickness on the skin than the La La Retro has, and definitely way more than Polypeptide Cream. To be completely honest, I do think all three of the moisturisers are brilliant. I keep all three of them and switch between, like I said, according to kind of what my skin's doing or what I kind of fancy that day. And I think in the summer, I mean, I tend to use more Protini Polypeptide Cream in the summer, so I guess I probably will still kind of switch back to that when the time rolls around. But I hope you have enjoyed spending a little bit of time with me, having a look at this moisturiser cream, which I love, and it will of course be linked below in the description box if you do want to go ahead and pick it up. And don't forget, I do have discounts for certain beauty retailers where you can get a bit of a discount on any of the products we talked about today if you are interested. But the video is not sponsored or anything, I bought everything myself and I just wanted to share it with you. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more review videos, if there is anything else in particular you'd kind of like me to take a look at and review for you. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching the video. I would love it if you give it a thumbs up, it lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing, and I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys!